Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Bastania Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Doing good, doing well, doing good. How you doing, Aaron?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good, good.
I don't think we've ever fucking asked Aaron that question. Like, there's always been the question to this, and
Our fearless leader is a giver, you know?
Yeah,
he
He's a
is.
giving kind of
that's
guy.
right.
He's a big giver.
Uh, Not in this case, but yeah, let's go. Today we are talking about the Privada 1928. That's I think the official name is the Privada 1928, but that's kind of nicknamed the Steamboat here. This cigar is a Toro 6x50. Comes out of an undisclosed factory in an undisclosed country. I would guess Nicaragua. Wrappers Nicaragua and Maduro. Binder is double Corojo, and the filter is from Nicaragua. It is blended by Brian Descend. Price point is $13, and the cigar was released in March of 2024. So, with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Do you know, I think I started smoking cigars when the Toro size really just became big. I mean, pretty positive that's my era because I just remember the 6x50s. I don't know. I was just thinking about this with that True Toro. So
Yeah.
felt like that was an early 2000 thing. So maybe I'm wrong. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the cigar, man. It's faint coffee, some cocoa, there's some earth, there's some tobacco qualities, just faint, spices, just medium strength. Nothing really mind-blowing, nothing really amazing, medium full. And it was just pretty consistent from beginning to end. I just had a bunch of questions like, where is this being made? What's the tobacco being used? It wasn't like a bad cigar. It was just kind of like, I'm just smoking something. So,
Mhm.
John?
Yeah, I got a lot of darker notes off of this. First third was sort of tobacco, wood, leather, earth. And as it settled in, there was sort of some light spices in the center of the retrohale. Leather kind of progressed up to medium-ish when it continued. It was okay. It wasn't didn't blow my skirt up as they say, but it was just okay. Second, third, kind of more of the same, creamy earth, medium earth and leather finish. And I would say earth was kind of the primary flavor component through the second, third. And at times, I think it was pretty heavy on the palate, medium plus. Um, Creamy leather, kind of at the halfway point, and then mild spices and earth adding some complexity. And then last third started out creamy earth, so very similar to the second third, and then the earth kind of took on a little bit of an acrid note in the finish. So I did a few purges, but it was kind of there and not there at times, which was really kind of off-putting in the palate. And then got some honey like sweetness, some sweet tobacco, but then that acrid char just ended up taking so much of the palate that pretty off-putting for the remainder of that last third. Burn was straight through the first and second third, but went out in the last third, so I had to do a relight, which is a bit of a drag. And draw started a little resistant, actually, reasonably resistant, and then kind of opened up as it progressed. So it's kind of, reaching for that average mark for me. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted and lightly creamy cedar, along with some mild earth and black pepper. Second third saw light chalkiness join in, and then the final third saw the black pepper move up to become even with the earth. Just an average flavor profile throughout. Flavor components moved around in fullness, but had some transitioning, but not really enough to make it an exciting cigar. So, not a cigar that did enough to make me want to come back to it. I know the price point's fairly reasonable for what's out in the market, but still, it's not still not worth that price point. So, all right, we're gonna get into the scores. We're gonna start at the top with me at 5.5. Seth gave it a 5.25. John gave it a 5.05. So my 5.5 matches up well. Average flavor profile throughout. No real issues with the construction. The burn was a bit wavy and the draw was a little tighter than I prefer. So just slight knocks off there, but nothing drastic. Seth 5.25.
I mean, I don't know. There wasn't much really going on to it. I'm still trying to get this idea of Privada. It's just, it's, I don't know. There wasn't much to it. It's just average. What was the price point on these two? And you have to get them
13.
in a,
$13.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's not something, if you really get attached to this and you're like, oh man, I'm bummed this isn't coming back, you just should stop smoking cigars, man. I know that's just harsh, but
All right, John,
John?
505.
Yeah, it matches up well. Struggled to reach the average flavor standpoint for me, and with construction issues, that matches up well. This definitely isn't something I would return to.
All right, final thoughts on this one.
Um, I mean, we speculate. We don't know anything, but tasted very AJ Fernandez to me. It may not be from AJ Fernandez, but I would say if you like a lot of cigars that come out of AJ with that sort of heavier earth component, then maybe this is for you, but this definitely wasn't for me.
Yeah, and for those, I'm sure the big thing for a lot of people was the band on this with Steamboat Willie on there. So basically, this came right after um, Steamboat Willie went into the public domain, I guess.
Yep.
So obviously people want to take advantage of that and put some kind of notoriety to something like this. But I think it was more to ruffle feathers than anything, and I think it just kind of didn't gain any traction.
What feathers was he trying to ruffle? Like
Put in a
connecting
cart-
cigars with Disney?
It's a
No,
kids
I think
cartoon, right?
a little bit of that, but
It's Disney.
cartoon that's about kids and stuff like that. Like he's they've done this kind of stuff before to and
Yeah.
caught some flack for it. So I think doing something that's even more high profile. But I don't know. So
You have to want, yeah, it's, that's the cigar industry for you.
all right, wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.
Eisner, what the hell is Steamboat Willie doing on a cigar?